But I actually have to find a paid job first to supplement the amount of work we'll be doing.
Right.
Oh God, that's all I think.
Can we buy the previous anthologies anywhere?
Have Moonlight Riot?
Yeah.
We're working on selling them online to get all that like taken care of. I have volume 2.
Is volume 2 the one you gave me?
No, I gave you volume 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually, it's funny, like, I just got my issues for volume 2, maybe like this past summer. Mm-hmm. And I originally didn't get them because we sold out of them.
Oh,
wow!
So,
that's good.
So he had to do a second printing.
Well, that's awesome.
He's like, "Hey man, like I had to sell your copies. I got you one that we signed, but let me get you your copies later to sell."
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's a good problem.
It's a good problem.
It's a great problem.
I hope we had that problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll definitely have that problem.
Okay. What about you?
Well, mostly lately I've been working on a lot of personal illustration work, just gunning that out.
You've been going to a lot of art shows and stuff, right?
A lot of art shows, conventions, just promoting.
She basically sold out at AWA this year.
Yeah, so I've been trying to like replace all of that, and there's a couple of things I'll be in. Like this weekend, Sunday 8th is Creative Loafing's Craft and Draft. I'll be over there.
Oh, cool.
So it's like free. It's local beer and
Yes.
a small group of artists that Creative Loafing picked out.
Oh, cool.
And then there's around the 12th of November. There's Indie Craft Experiences pop-up shop, which also has a lot of local artists in it, and it's they just mostly they sell local artist stuff. So they'll have their opening if you come. If you're the first 200 people, there's actually free swag bags, like stuff given by the local artists.
When is that?
The 12th.
The 12th?
Yeah, November 12th.
November?
Yeah, coming up. And
Pretty
a
soon.
little later on is the actual Indie Craft Experience Shopping Spectacular is what they call it. Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like wedding interest stuff.
But so it'll be November 21st and 22nd, and geared towards like people wanting to buy local independent artists in Atlanta their stuff for the holidays.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
And really good stuff.
So it is spectacular.
Yeah.
That's it. Really, you gotta support the local artists.
Yeah, it's
art
only
community.
I think it's only local artists.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and that's the
Lisa's
same with
very
the pop-up.
involved with all
Yeah,
that.
well, that's only been this year. So, and then I'm also building walls for a trade show I'm doing in January that is America's Mark. They do. Yeah, I got into the emerging artists category.
Nice.
And so that's going to be the biggest show I've ever done.
Wow, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and
When will that be?
it's January 14th, 15th.
Okay.
Through
So mid-January.
about 4 days of the show itself, but it's pretty much load in and tear down is about a week long. This show's going to take.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that one's actually not available to the public. It's only exhibitors and big name companies. So
Wow.
let's,
Lots of business cards ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't run out of art.
Yeah, not this time. We're gearing for that. No more running out of art. But other than that, maybe it's a little too quick to release it, since I don't know how the writer feels about releasing it, but he was a writer I worked for. It is for Battle for Oswaldburg, but there's a little thing he's got going on, and since our current penciler and he was on another project, he was like, would you be willing to do this? And
She's being lead artist on this project.
I'm being lead artist on it, and I was just like shocked. So we're still thumbing those out and hopefully getting that done.
I can't wait
within
to see it.
December. It's a storybook style piece, but yeah, pretty much.
And do you have a Patreon?
Yeah, I have a Patreon.
And what do you do there? What kind of goodies do your patrons?
It's a mixture of things. You can actually find it. It's if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I'm looking at your Instagram right now, and it says Patreon. So I just want to know.
If you want to type up,
I want people to know about it.
Actually, if you scroll down, there should be a link in the.
You actually added Patreon?
There should be.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
There it is. Okay, so
awesome.
from KamikazeAnimated.com, the Midnight Run credits, there's the links to all kinds of goodies. And
I just started it a while back, so.
I guess
but it pays for my art supplies.
We'll fix that.
So under
Patreon is actually patreon.com/Lisa Kirk, or LICCAKIRK.
And it's just not coded properly. So. And so LICCA, and you pronounce it Lisa.
Yeah. Or Lisa, either way.
Okay.
But so if you go all the way down, there'll be my tiers. I mostly post daily paintings. I typically do a small daily ACO type painting. Mm-hmm. And for the patrons, I will actually, if I have too many and I don't have a show, I will give away one exclusively to them. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
On Instagram, I might even do that, but usually it's for the patrons. But my first tier is just, a thank you, I'll let you know stuff. The second tier is a tutorial thing, so I'm basically your, Q&A me, whenever the hell you want, just, bring me up and be like, hey, I don't know, this certain thing, I've seen you do it, how do you do that one thing? So, or, I wanted to try out these pencils, but I really just don't want to spend, will you do it for me? Hey, I like art supplies, I'll go do it. You guys pay me. Yeah. So, and then my second tier, but yeah, the second tier actually, all PSDs and any of my tutorials. And the third tier is, if you like drawing, a lot of people asking me for requests or drawings, oh yeah, I want this character, I want to see it in your style. Well, for $10 a month, you get all that and everything else above it. Cool. So all the tutorials, and then if you just requesting stuff, it's a full color, full inked little thing.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's that. And for $30, I will send you a personalized postcard in the mail with a story that keeps going every month.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you got your shit on lock, girl. You got it down.
Then for $50, I'll give you all of that plus just anything everyone's been trying to gear me to do more prints, and I hate doing prints with a passion of 10 suns, but I started making some limited edition prints, so these patrons would be able to get those, or them before anyone else. Mm-hmm. So really exclusive content. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Very
or
nice.
If you find me at a convention and you're like, hey, I'm your patron on Patreon. Oh, hey, what's up? Here, have this random thing that I was just working on. Yeah, I just give it an art away sometimes.
Right. No, this is good.
So I'm just bonding. My business card, me and Carrie were talking about the other night, because I actually made all my business cards really recently, and there's a pop-up. Since I do a lot of paper craft, that's what I'm typically doing. She's like, that's a lot of work, blah, blah. But my first business card, I used to sit at conventions and I would draw kind of a little self-portrait of me with a blurb that says oh, well, thank you for talking to me, it was nice meeting you, Carrie say, thank you for sharing your, cashews, thank you for sharing your cashews.
Again, food.
And a lot of people have responded to that by, they really like the personalization. They'll actually contact me after the show and be like, hey, it was really cool talking to you. They might not have bought something, but they actually contacted me.
Right.
And they just wanted to talk to me. So I was like, wow. Before, when I just had the normal business cards, zilch, nada. And we actually, we were discussing, there's this practice that people often come by tables and just collect cards.
Yeah.
And they just disappear and end up in the trash. So a lot of the times, I'm just well, I want you to talk to me. I want you if you are creative, tell me about what you're doing. Or let's talk about something. Maybe we share interests, So, and that's really helped a lot. It's gone from almost 5% of people contacting me to almost 50 plus, 80. I get a really big turnaround on that.
And they become customers in a way.
People find me at conventions from previous conventions. Before that wasn't even a thing. So it's been like, holy crap. So
Beautiful.
yeah.
All right, keep you looking out for your stuff.
I feel like I'm learning.
Me too.
Interview. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I'm about to go make some handmade business cards.
But it's like I've got a lot of people like that's just a lot of work. But like you sit there and
it's
want
investment.
I want to care about what
Right.
you're doing. Like you're a person.
Yeah.
I want to care about what you're doing. So I want you also to care about what I'm doing.
That's
Go
right.
into this relationship.
That's really cool.
Usually, if I have something to say, I'll say it. But usually, it's like a thank you, or I hope you're having a great day, or hope you're having a great this con here, you know. But if it's like your cosplay, I'll comment like. If it's really like a cosplay, I'm like, man, high five for like cosplaying this character.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
cool.
and it's been really nice.
It's a good tactic. I think personalizing and just taking the time.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
commented on that because when I say like, just mass producing something or mass producing prints or something, a lot of people like they want that character or something, but then there's a lot of people who come up and they don't mind dropping like 400, 500 like that on a painting. That I had a painting at AWA that I wasn't even finished, and they were just like, "Let me know when it's done. I want to buy this." And I'm like, "Well, you do know the price, right?" And then they didn't bat an eye. They were like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And
That's awesome.
So stuff like that, and also people coming along saying, "No, keep personalizing it.
Yeah.
Keep seeing me like a real person." And also just at conventions, you don't want to like be not like not even me, like a lot of creatives also mention that you need to seem like a person. You need to like be someone tangible.
Don't hide behind your sketchbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely that. Just being a person, showing you care.
Because there's lots of great art out there.
Yeah.
You know, if you can find great art plus an awesome person to interact with.
Damn, that's a good quote right there. Let me write that down. Great
We all
art.
get one.
The mighty sages have spoken.
So what about you, Havana? What's up with your next?
I mean, Kamikaze is really the only creative pursuit that I'm working on, and I'm keeping it that way so I can, keep on point with that. It's a rocket that I'm not letting go of. And again, we're cranking out episode 2, so look out for that. And again, we are releasing the printed book in 2016, and I'm going to be so excited to actually get a physical book with markation in it. So that'll be awesome.
I'm going to suggest that y'all open up an opportunity for fans to submit fan art,
Oh, yeah.
like a gallery.
I've been telling the Tuppers that we need to set up a gallery of fan art because we've actually gotten a good bit of fan art already. My Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach drew marcation.
What?
But he was kind of embarrassed about the quality. He didn't want a picture of it. Like, no, I want to capture everything.
Yeah, that's right.
There's actually a great artist that we were friends with. His name is, he was the first person to ever draw fan art for us. His name is Dan Howard. And he's got amazing work. And our first piece was this gorgeous piece of Markeisha running. And she's in mid-stride and jumping over a building, and it's just...
Beautiful digital paintings.
There's a sunset, everything's gorgeous, her suit's perfect, her eyes are just so focused, it's just... Oh, it's amazing, so... And then Alan lost the Photoshop file. So we only have this little tiny JPEG.
Alan! What the hell happened, bro?
Yeah.
So we need to contact Dan again.
Okay.
Somebody has it.
Yeah, somebody has it. But man, it's so cool to see that.
So hold on, Havana. We're going to finish with Havana. Do you draw regularly? Do you do your own thing that you don't show the world?
Honestly, I have a portfolio online. It's havanawin.squarespace.com. But honestly, I think I'm going to try to do a lot more personal art in 2016. Kamikaze is just taking up so much of my time, as well as lots of other things. But I do little sketches here and there, but my main thing is Kamikaze.
If you're gonna spend the energy on it, you're gonna put it into the
exactly.
the one thing.
Yeah.
Very very disciplined.
So right now my three main things, because I heard this